just things that we pass down to the next generation. And if you I like the idea of thinking of teaching the next generation how to think and not what to think. So that way they can process things in a different way. You don't have to. You can get
Yeah.
and you can give them basic tenets of morality, but as far as
Hmm.
like you know uh, tell them exactly what they should be doing and how they should be doing it, or passing down some of the tropes or the um, you know what is it? I'm losing the thought for the word. The when you think when you pass something down that's like well they believe this so I believed it.
Like folklore.
Okay.
Superstitions and things like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Better pass
Yeah, folklore, yeah.
yeah, folklore,
Same
superstition,
thing.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you want to teach them how to think critically, but you don't want to paralyze them in a way that they only think a certain way, and then let them figure out like things is best for them. So
Okay, that was a good point. Shout out to everybody joining in the chat from Brothers live stream or from his channel, excuse me.
yeah, yeah, I see a couple of heads.
Thank y'all.
Talk.
Appreciate y'all for joining. Shout out to Mama 3.
I'm free. Hey.
Okay. I guess we'll keep the chat moving. So recognizing the signs of generational curses in your own life. So we got repeated patterns in relationships, money, or habits.
Hello, everyone.
Then
Hello.
we have feeling stuck in the same cycles as your parents or grandparents. And then we have emotional triggers that seem rooted in family history.
Hmm.
What's up, Brandon?
Who's that?
Comic Brandon.
Oh, hi, Brandon.
Stars in the building. Trisha Nicole's in the building. Tiff's Take is in the building.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Come on, Brandon. What's up, man?
What happened? I can't hear him.
Yeah, I don't hear him.
I'll give it a second.
I'm here.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I had myself on mute because I was just it was buffering while Chillz was
Okay.
talking, while Elevator was talking.
Oh, you good, bro?
I actually joined because there's. But can you not hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, okay. Now I can't.
That's one. That's one yes. That's one affirmative.
Okay.
Is there,
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah. He chopping up.
okay.
I can't.
Uh, so far, there's just one person that can hear me.
You might be
Coach
on a
said hi to
delay.
me.
You might be on a delay. 'Cause I can
Oh,
hear him.
okay. Yeah. Hi, everyone.
Oh, well.
I wanted to add something. I made a video today, so it's actually on my mind. It's about generational wealth and stuff. So
Okay.
I know you're gonna do what you do for your community, right? Keep the prices low. I have a particular rule where I do for churches, hospitals, and schools. I do like a low rate. But outside of that, and I'm not. So anyway, outside of that, what you got to do is you got to start charging double and triple what you think your products and services are worth. And now there's gonna be some pushback on that. Some people are gonna recoil when you quote them at such a price. But the people who hold the wealth and the power in our world, they're going to respect that because greedy people like greedy people. If you aim high, people will know that you mean business.
Okay, I
I
can
would just
see
like
that.
to put that out there.
I can see that.
Start charging double and triple what you think your services and products are worth. That's how these corporations are able to cover theft and losses and incidentals is because when they do the quote, when they do behind closed doors types of business, they're charging double and triple uh, what 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 the value is that's provided for the product or service.
Okay, so you don't feel by charging double or triple, you don't feel like you're um scaring potential clients away?
Yeah, I think he got a delay.
Tiff's take is on the panel. What's up, Tiff?
Yeah, I'm thinking. I
She
think
me too.
Rack City got like a delay. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean, we definitely
Look,
know that.
what's up?
Can you hear
Okay,
me?
there you go. Yeah, okay, here you
Let
go.
me mute my
Okay.
phone.
You good? I hear you, Tiff.
I was on the phone, so I muted it for a sec.
Okay.
Wait, he what happened? Oh, his
yeah,
connection.
maybe his connection.
Okay, that's fine. Shout out to everybody joining up in the chat. I see y'all. Probably can't shout everybody out, but I see y'all. Thank y'all for joining.
Hey, Tiffany. Uh-oh.
Slight technical difficulties. It's all good. So,
I'm here.
Oh, there
okay,
you go.
okay.
Yep, I hear you guys. I just had myself on mute because I didn't want to cause any problems.
Nah, you good, Tiff. It's, I have no idea what happened. I hope you guys heard me.
I heard you, Brandon.
We heard you, Brandon, and then you went like mute at the end.
Richard in the building. What's up,
Hello.
Rich?
Hello, everyone.
What you got done eating, Richie?
Huh? Oh, I ate
Tea and crumpets.
yeah, I had some crumpets. I had some crumpets and chili. I had some chili, man. It was good. It was all right. Yeah, it was all right. I heard an interesting question, man. Somebody was asking about what you say. Uh, uh, elevator. Something about charging triple the amount and being concerned about what?
That was Brandon.
That was Cameron Brandon that said that. So I asked him, do he feel like that would drive potential customers or clients away by charging double or triple whatever your service or product is worth?
Oh wow. What did everybody else say?
Nobody said anything.
Anything?
What?
Yeah, there was technical difficulties, and then Brandon was gone. Like when he was talking, I was on the phone.
Yeah. He was the one asking the question?
Yeah, I mean he was the one who said if you have a product or service, you should charge double or triple. You know, he's the
Okay.
one that brought up that point.
Okay.
Brandon, I'll
What do
drop
you
the
got?
link. Okay, he's there. There you go. What's
Okay.
up, Brandon?
Hey,
Hello,
yeah, Brandon.
hello.
Yeah.
Brandon,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
That's good. I can hear all of you.
You can hear me
No
too?
delay this time. Yes, sir.
So, Brandon, you
So
want to
I
charge double
don't
or
think
triple?
Yeah, because people getting paid 17, 20, $25 an hour is not enough anymore. You're gonna have to bump it up to like 50 to 75, even $100 an hour for particularly manual labor that requires technical skills. But also any other services, cleaning services. If you do like house cleaning services for people, you really need to start quoting at higher rates because it's going to attract customers that have money to spend, that have wealth, that have the funds to distribute into the community. It's in your community, inside your community. I charge like $20 an hour to do schools, hospitals, or churches. I'm a
Mhm.
network technician. I charge a lower rate than what I would charge to do Walmart or Lowe's or Home Depot, right? Because at the end of the day, the wealth, the people who own property, the people who own the yachts and stuff, they're greedy, and they want greedy people around them. They like greedy people. So if you start charging, literally, you have to charge 3 to 5 times at this to make a business these days. You have to charge 3 to 5 times what your product or what you think you're. If you typically charge $20 an hour, you need to start charging $40 to $60 an hour for your labor
Okay, can I
because they have
engage
it to
with you
spend.
on this? Can
Sure,
I
absolutely.
engage with you
No,
on this?
you
Oh,
no. End the transmission right now. Leave. I'm
huh?
just joking. That's a joke. I'm a comedian.
Oh.
Also, I'm sorry.
All right, I'm laughing. I'm laughing. All right, all right. So Brandon, check this out,
Yes, sir.
and I'm gonna ask this question, and I'm hoping that I make anyone who wants to become an entrepreneur, if they're not an entrepreneur yet, I want them to
Mhm.
ask themselves, why are they establishing a business? What do you establish a business for? What exactly do you do that for?
To
To
make
make
their money.
Oh, to
Yep.
make money. Okay, okay, to make money. All right. Is inflation a bad thing?
No, not necessarily.
To people who don't have wealth already. Yes.
Okay.
People
What
not in
about
possession
what
of
about
assets. Yes.
what about deflation? I'm asking this for a reason. Don't think I'm just going off into it. Whatever. It's
Yeah. The problem.
deflation.
Yes. Deflation. Deflation is also bad because what ends up happening is right now the Federal Reserve is basically tapped out in that we can't lower the interest rate anymore. And also there's the problem of the Federal Reserve being not federal at all and independent. But
I'm black.
so yeah, you can't lower the interest rate anymore. You can't go negative interest. So yeah,
All
that's a
right, I got
problem
another
too.
question. I'm going somewhere with all this. All right. Is one worse than the other? Is inflation or deflation, is one worse than the other?
Deflation would be worse in my opinion because it once it has its limits. Whereas inflation, it being unlimited, you can always adjust around it, and money's imagined anyway.
Okay. Now, you got to charge double or triple, right?
Yes, yes,
I understand
absolutely.
that. I understand that. Now, you have something for all y'all who want to be entrepreneurs. You have something called your cost of operation. What you need to make in order for your business to
Overhead,
continue,
Profitable.
right?
Yeah.
In order for your business to continue, not for you to do well, not for you to
grow,
make
see growth.
money,
Right,
okay? So in
that's a
order for you
straight
to
buy.
keep your doors, yeah. So in order for you to keep your doors open, now, are you thinking just about yourself, a business where you're just selling merch or something like that? Or is your business such that you have others that
Well,
depend on your business in order for them to sustain themselves? Do you
a
have
Mm,
lot of the
employees, in
times
other
the people
words?
a lot of times the people who pitch merch are actually customers themselves rather than entrepreneurs. Those are entrepreneurs. People pitching merch like trying to sell $30, $50 t-shirts with some design. And I get that there's value in the art, but what you're doing is you're hawking Hanes t-shirts for for more expensive than what you would pay at Walmart
Okay,
and do it
okay. So
yourself.
so let's talk about the entrepreneur that you're talking about that has employees, that has a team, a group
Mhm.
of people that depend on the survival of this business so that they can survive. Okay?
Yep. You gotta calculate all that into the cost, right? And then you double that cost. Or triple or even 5 times. Don't go more than 5 times because then you'll think you're crazy.
Well, they may not. There are some services that have an incredibly high profit margin, and they're doing just fine. They keep their customer base. They actually increase their customer base, and that's one of the hurdles that a lot of new entrepreneurs have to understand when it comes to pricing. When it comes to pricing, okay, and this is what leads to inflation. If you can sell something at $20 above cost and you're gaining customers, well,
Mhm.
some entrepreneurs say, well, if it can sell at 20 above cost, let's bring it up to 25 above cost. Let's see what happens there. And if you don't lose customers, they'll go, okay, let's go up to 30 then. And they'll continue going higher and higher, AKA inflation, because the demand is still there. So do you need to
And the
stop at 20
employees will
at
still
twice the
get
amount?
paid the same amount. And that's the
They
problem
don't
with
have
that
to.
is that the
They don't have
employees are
to.
still getting
You don't have
17.50
to
an
pay them.
hour while the company's charging.
You don't have to pay them the same amount. That's up to you. But if you do pay them the same amount, well, guess what? You've got extra cash, and whatever you decide to do with that extra cash, well, that could mean the difference between surviving an economic storm, right? Like 2008.
Yeah.
Maybe you have the cash reserves to be able to sustain your business during something like that because you
Investing in
didn't
yourself never
increase,
fails.
huh?
Investing in yourself
Well,
never fails.
well, in this particular case, keeping a reserve of cash isn't necessarily investing in yourself unless
No, no. What I'm
unless
saying is, you take that
your
reserve of cash
business,
and invest in your business. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
right? Oh,
you
okay,
hire
okay,
more employees. You to create better lists of people that you could do business with, or to be feet on the ground. Whatever you do with your employees, right?
okay. I
That's
understand
what
what
you
you mean
do.
now. I understand. Okay, I understand what you mean.
Growth.
We're on the same page.
All right.
So
So
It's always better
when
to
it comes to
reinvest the cash than it is to hold on to it because inflation's higher than the interest rate. It's that's crazy. Yeah,
right,
you'll lose money if you
so when
keep it in the
in
bank.
other words, when it comes to pricing, I understand Brandon's approach, where yeah, you charge double or triple, and do you worry about um, your customer base? Only if they start disappearing and going somewhere else, maybe. But if not, hey, go five
The
times,
way I
10
see
times,
that is
whatever.
the contracts that you already have with people, they get grandfathered in at the cost that they were paying already. But what I'm saying is, when you go and approach a new business that's outside of your community, when you go out and quote people to whatever you do, you need to start charging double and triple. So that way, yeah, like you said, whatever the overhead and your cost is, because that's now we're double. And so, yeah, you got to eat. You gotta talk. You gotta start charging double and triple. If you were making 17.50 an hour, you need to start charging people $50 an hour for your presence.
Okay, I think Elevator wanted to chime in. Go.
yeah. So my question to you, Brandon, right? I know you. Maybe it wasn't you. I know somebody was talking something about having your clients with the yachts and all this other stuff. You gotta get your foot into that door. And if you're like a up and coming business or you're brand new and your price is like really crazy looking to most people, how do you even have references that could vouch for you to get your foot in the door with those people that own the yachts.
Work for
Brandon.
free. That's work for free.
You're definitely going to work for
What
free.
you do is you build up. Yeah, at first you got to do what your skill, whatever your skill is. You got to work for free within your community to build up a reputation. Find local opportunity. If you ain't got nobody to lean on, if you ain't got no family or friends like that, you find whoever's doing the best around you. You go find that business. You go talk to that person. And you say, I want to work for you.
You establish relationships.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely. Yep.
And you don't always have to work for free.
yeah,
When you establish relationships with certain people, you don't have to work for free. There are cases where they even get you going in a better place than you thought you can get.
That's true.
Right.
So it's the relationship. Relationships are extremely important in business. Extremely important. If you
Because it
start up
takes
a
a smart
business,
person to recognize a smart person. If you step up to somebody who got money and explain to them, listen, I know you got money, I know how you got money, and I would like to be a part of what you're doing. That's the right foot to start on with just about anybody. Because it takes an intelligent person who's on game to really recognize what's going on and why people are doing well.
I'll tell you an experience I had. So I met a guy and his girlfriend, and nothing, I met them at a bar, and every time that I went to that bar, I encountered them. They were engaging in funny business, and I didn't know
I
what it
was gonna
was
say,
at first.
did they invite you for a party?
Not a
Actually,
Diddy
they
party.
did. They
Not a
actually
Diddy
did.
party.
They invited me. Yes, they did invite me because I'm a personable guy. I can engage in conversation. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh man.
So I come to discover later on, these people were serious party animals. I mean, serious.
Right.
I introduced them to one or two friends. They were extremely happy for that introduction. But check this out. The guy turns out to be the brother of a senator.
Okay.
The girlfriend, who was selling herself, okay, selling herself, but she happened to be a lawyer as well.
She
So
needs
through
to start
them,
charging double or triple.
oh, believe me, the things that she was charging for her services, I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before. And because this guy was a senator's brother, and because she was a lawyer, I was able to have certain doors open for me.
Okay.
And maybe not the best way to, or not the best type to engage with, but there's an example of something where you don't have to go and no, it just happened. And
You can live in the ideal world or the real world. And in the real world, you got to understand people are going to do what people do.
that's fine, but I could have been a snob, right? Because that's not how I was raised. I was raised in a far right Christian home. That's where I was. And I could have been a snob about it. I could have been a prude. I could have said, listen, I don't get down like that. Hey, I can't hang out with you guys. No, I didn't. And because of that, some doors were open for me that probably would have never been open before. So with regards to business, and you know, in the business world, in case a lot of people don't know, there's a lot of funky business that goes on with these people in their private lives. And if you connect with them in their private life, there is that possibility that yes, they will open doors for you. I'm not encouraging that because they do some pretty crazy stuff,
And you can
but
always resort to extortion at the end of
uh, but those relationships are can be established without having to, you know, uh, making them think or feel like you're thirsty for an opportunity. Just saying.
Hey, I get that. I get that.
So yeah, relationships are very important for business.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, but half of what I say is a joke, and I have a flat delivery, and you. So yeah, I agree with you. I don't. You can't dictate what other people do.
No, that's not a good idea.
So
To impose the
I
way
no,
think
you are
that
on
T's
others.
Journey had something that she's been trying to get out.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, but
She froze.
yeah, our internet been bad.
She must be like, I don't know if she's in the house or not. I don't know.
Is that what you call glitching?
Mm-hmm.
Glitching
Can
like a
everyone hear me? Because I don't know if my
yes.
Well, we hear you now.
motherfucker. It's
That's T's talking?
yeah.
Damn, everybody internet messing up today.
The internet was messing up today all at work. Everybody has actually been saying that they were
can
having
you hear me?
internet issues all day.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes, we can
T.
hear you.
Hi, T's.
Then it cuts out again.
Oh, Lord. That is so annoying when your internet keeps
Okay, what
doing
about
I heard you
You
there.
chopping. You chopping. Mm-mm. Lord, jeez.
Okay, I have a question, but I know it's it's acting as
Yeah, you keep going in and out.
okay.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, it's going in and out. But
Yeah.
I had a question. I don't know if it's all over, but me personally, with life policies and insurance, they only go up to so far. So personally, since I'm a home,
Mm.
multiple home owner, I feel, this is my personal opinion, that I hate this.
Dad.
Pause.
The
So
suspense is
bad. I want to
killing
hear
me.
what you got to say, but it's like going in and out.
Yeah, like,
So
Does it hurt?
Oh, my internet is so bad. This is not
that's
gonna
now I heard you say my
sound
internet is
right.
so bad. Damn.
So it's like I can hear myself.
Maybe come out and then come back in.
yeah. Try
Try that.
doing that.
Yeah.
Well,
In and
basically, I'm
out.
gonna go on. Since I'm a properties, and I don't want the glitz and glam because I ain't gonna be here and I don't want nobody lying over my body, my shell. I feel if you wasn't here when I was in the living, you ain't gonna be here, and I don't want you lying over my shell, and I don't want my kids paying all that money for a casket. Pay out.
Oh,
This is oh man.
So, Tease, can you hear me? Dad, I don't think she could hear.
she mentioned
Somebody,
something about life insurance.
can somebody in the chat tell Tease to exit the studio and come back and see if that changes it?
Or maybe not try to join from a computer. I don't know if she's on a computer or a
Or
phone.
maybe try joining from your phone.
I can hear you,
Yep.
Coach.
But I think you delayed, like it's like a real delay. So if you can exit the studio and then try and rejoin on your phone, maybe that'll be better. Because we can hear kind of what you're saying, but you keep going in and out. It's real bad. If you can exit the studio and then
Yeah, delay is tough.
got it. But I think I know what she was saying, but I'll wait till she come back. If she try to come back.
It was about life insurance, right, Coach?
Yeah,
Life insurance,
Sort
but
of.
I think
But
additionally, her not wanting for her kids or something to pay for a casket, or her not wanting a
I heard that.
lavish funeral.
Right.
Yeah, that's the
that's a personal
that's the
choice,
that's the
Yeah,
marketing that's the marketing trap of the insurance industry.
but it's also a personal
And
choice.
she did
Now,
not
my
want.
mom,
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
God
go ahead.
rest her soul, she 100% had her plans laid out. At the age of 90, she called in myself and my nephew, and she basically told us her wishes. She didn't necessarily show us her will, but she provided her insurance. She had us go down to the funeral home. She gave the funeral home her insurance. She told us the funeral home that she wanted her services to be at. She didn't tell us the church, so we had to decide that, but everything was planned. So the day, that she passed away, literally all I had to do was go and get this key, and she had a bank bag and her will. And
Right.
I mean, in that bank bag was everything. And you're right, Coach. Funerals are expensive. I mean,
Yeah.
just the burial, the land alone was 10 G's, just the land. And that's not the casket or anything. Note to everybody, you can buy caskets off of Amazon, and they're just as great as the ones that the funeral homes send you, and they're cheaper. And yeah. But yeah, so she provided everything, but that's what she wanted. Like,
Right.
I mean, we even had her buried with my uncle's urn, because that's what she told us, that she wanted in her plan. So if that's not what, you want, then, that's not what you want. But I was happy that she had made all of those plans. And she said, it's because I don't want to see you guys fighting, and I don't want for you guys to be arguing. She had 13 brothers and sisters, and she was the last living of all of her 13 brothers and sisters. She lived until she was 95 years old. She purchased 2 houses, and she was the epitome of what the mind can conceive and believe you can and will achieve. She instilled that in me, and that's probably the reason why I am so bullheaded when it comes to certain things. But it's about proper planning, and I think that that's the best gift that you can give to your kids. And when it comes to like breaking generational demons, I know that my mom, when she had moved from Texas to Colorado, she owned a home and she gave the home to my brothers. And my brothers lost that home in Texas. And I mean, you guys, this was in like the 50s. So, you know, this was a home on like 10 acres.